Hey everybody, I hope you're well. This article I found very interesting. I came across it recently. It says, search expert hunting for Nicola Bulley seeks out ditches where body could be hidden. This was dated the 14th of February, 5 days before Nicola was found. It goes on, Peter Faulding, remember him, is compiling a list of ditches, hedgerows and woodlands that he plans to search next week. So apparently Peter Faulding was going to go back to St Michael's on the 20th of February, a day after Nicola Bulley ended up being found in Reeds, and go back and start searching because he believes that a body could be found on land. The article goes on. I'm going to give you my thoughts after. An expert hunting for Nicola Bulley has revealed that he's scouring maps of the local area for places where it would be possible to hide a body. Now remember, Peter Faulding categorically said that Nicola was not in the river after he searched. He also suspected foul play, and he states here that he believes that he needs to go back and look, and he planned on going back to look for areas where a body could be found. His specialist group international, that's his search team, was drafted in to help police. It says drafted in, but he apparently offered to help police search the River Wyre, and he's convinced that she's not in the river after his 3-day search. Remember that this article dated the 14th of Feb was before Nicola was found. So, if there was perpetrators, before people start having a meltdown, let's just look at it this way. If there was perpetrators, they seen this article and Nicola was kept in hedgerow, woodlands, underground, buried, anything like that. Let's just say that Nicola was kept somewhere and they knew that this specialist team, and he is one of the top in his field, Peter Faulding and his team, were coming back to search the area, not focusing on the river. What is it not a little bit convenient that they found out this was happening and then Nicola's body just happens to turn up the day before he starts his search? Let's read on. It's really, really interesting, this article. This is why I like these older articles, because we can now look back with hindsight and see, was this done for this reason? Was it done for that reason? It's important that we document these articles before they're lost forever. Well, Lancashire police believe that Miss Bulley was most likely fell in the river whilst walking. Paul Ansell, her partner, has pleaded for surrounding land to be scrutinised, while her family have urged for investigators to keep an open mind. There's Nicola there. Beautiful, beautiful lady. As police were seen searching on horseback near the mouth of the river on Monday, Peter Faulding said he had compiled a list of ditches, woodlands and hedgerows where it would be possible to secrete a body without anyone noticing. Remember where Nicola was found in the end? Again, 5 days after this article. I'm looking at ordnance survey maps of the surrounding areas to search for possible deposition sites, the rescue veteran told The Times. These could be ditches, hedgerows, wooded areas where it is possible to park a vehicle and deposit a body without being seen. The irony of reading that line when we know that 5 days after this article, Nicola was found in Reeds, just off the road. So if anybody was going to use a vehicle to dispose of a body, sounds awful saying it, but I'm trying to look at this objectively without any emotion. If you wanted to dispose of a body, you want somewhere you can park your car nearby. You've got a wall there as well. So Peter Faulding is literally describing where Nicola was eventually found, really, isn't he? So again, if there was perpetrators, if Did they read this article and say, right, he's coming back, he's going to find Nicola wherever they kept her. We need to do this now. We need to make sure that she's found before Monday the 20th. Is this why Nicola was found on the 19th? And literally found how Peter Faulding explained he was going to be searching. Because those reads are literally a perfect example of what he's talking about in this article. People in the wider vicinity for several miles should be looking for any suspicious activity. He really is convinced that Nicola did not fall in that river, isn't he? He's planning to search land around St Michael's next week if she's still not being found. Normally people aren't found too far away, often within a couple of miles. And then it goes on that she's not been found since the phone was discovered. We know all about this. There's a map there of the area of where Nicola was last found. And then it goes on about her dog Willow was found running loose near the bench where its lead sat next to Miss Bulley's phone. Apparently the lead and harness were both found. And then it talks about the river that's less than 2 foot deep. If Nicola had gone down that bank, she would have landed on rocks. And surely if you'd landed on rocks, there would be blood there because you would have hit your head. If you'd hit your head, there would be evidence of that, surely. So she would have had to have been pushed from behind extremely hard to launch herself into the deep water. And the police divers searched it thoroughly that day. And that's what convinces me that Nicola is not in the river. I believe the phone and harness is a decoy. And that is coming from Peter Faulding himself. Again, he's the expert in this. People that are saying that Nicola obviously fell in or committed suicide, and that conspiracy theorists like myself and many, many others and true crime channels are clutching. This case does not make any sense. And when you've got an expert like Peter Faulding, this is what he does day in, day out, saying the same thing and even describing where he believes the body would be disposed, and it ended up happening to be found in one of these places that he actually describes. Surely any reasonable person can see that this is dodgy as hell and that there is more to this. It would have been very interesting if Nicola wasn't found on the Sunday and Peter Faulding would have gone ahead on the Monday and done this search, in my opinion. It goes on. It came as a friend has revealed that Mr. Ansell has contacted Mercedes to track the car keys, with the neighbour said she would definitely have been carrying at the time she disappeared. So as of the 14th of February, they still hadn't found the car keys that apparently was found on her. I'm not sure if that's true. So anyway, this article I think is very important. Like I say, to me, it shows proof that they were under pressure if there was a perpetrator to have the body found, because they knew that Peter Faulding was coming back the following week to do all the land searches. And lo and behold, Nicola's found. Anyway, what do you think? Let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye.